special version of the Bear Spice ketchup. We've got Robbo here.
Hey guys.
From Australian Chilli Condiments, and he's going to be whipping up a few hot dishes with us.
Yep.
And we've got a bit of a feast coming up, so stay tuned. There's going to be several different things that we've got for you. But first of all, Rob's just chopping up things for the pizzas, so while he's doing that, I'll show you how to make a Zinger sauce.
Looking forward to this, guys.
So this is a sauce which is a stinger, which is like a zinger from a place called KFC, but of course we don't know what goes in it. This is just our own version, and we're going to need a bowl. What I nearly did forget to mention is that you need to take your chicken and soak it overnight in a brine made up of 2 litres of water, that's about 2 quarts, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, or you can use Braggs Liquid Aminos, that's the one I use, and 2 tablespoons of cooking salt, which is overseas called kosher salt. Let it sit in the fridge overnight, and then when you're ready to use it, take it out and drain it, as you'll see in the following video. So, first thing you're going to need for your Zinger style sauce is mayonnaise. I like mayonnaise you can keep in the cupboard, that way you've always got it. Otherwise, you can make it fresh. I'm sure there's going to be a video on that soon. So we need 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Then you're going to need 4 tablespoons of Australian tomato ketchup. Into that we're going to put 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. Now, our secret ingredient is Robbo's ring stinger. And that of course is one of our tasty chili sauces that Rob here makes. And we're going to use half a cup of it. No, we're not going to use that. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of that. So I might start with 1 tablespoon. And we'll see how it goes. Just remembering that it is the Australian Chilli Condiment Company. Last thing we need is just a petite pinch of sea salt or whatever salt you have. I don't know if it's came from the sea, but it's salty. Okay, now we're going to mix all these together. Very good colour. Now, like all good professional chefs, I have a tasting spoon. Oh, that's got a good kick. We might get our professional taster over to try it. Greg, would you come on over? This is our this is our friend Greg, and he's going to try this out now. How's that? Is that a Zinger sauce?
Oh yes, and it's very convincing too.
Good.
So, excellent.
Alright, so there you have it. Instant Zinger sauce. We'll be using that a bit later. See you soon. So, easiest way if you want to get the shredded lettuce that they do at KFC, just cut your lettuce straight down in half. So you've got a dome. Put your dome down, and then just curl your fingers like that so it's against the knife. And a nice fine shred. We're only doing 6 burgers today, this will make about 6 dozen. Go straight into the bowl, and there's the shredded lettuce. Okay, welcome back. We're just about to start our chickens. So first thing we're going to need is the breading, and to do that I've got some flour, some regular flour here, and I'm going to, all the quantities are going to be listed in the description, so you can copy them from there. Okay, and we're going to put into it these following spices. These are 2 teaspoons each of salt, dried oregano, dried sage, dried basil, dried marjoram, chili powder, paprika, ground black pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. So they're all going to go in here. And we're just going to stir them up. Not quite 11 secret herbs and spices, but it's certainly a good make-alike. So, that's your mix. What we have here is just some regular beaten egg and some plain flour to start with. Alright, I'll go and get the chicken and we'll do that. Welcome back. So we've got our chicken. These are just thighs. I use thighs because they've got a lot more fat and flavour. And what I've done is I've brined these overnight. And here they are ready to go. Brining them couldn't be easier, and making them into burgers is easier still. All you do is drop them in plain flour. Okay. That will help the egg stick. Drop them in the egg. It's nice to coat. And then into your 10 not so secret herbs and spices. Fish it out, and you've got a beautifully crumbed fillet and beautifully crumbed fingers. So continue on with that until you've got them all done. Drain for a moment, and then they're ready for assembly. Okay, finishing off, we've got our sauce here on the burger. We've got lettuce and we've got our Zinger burgers. That's the one for the big appetite.
They look absolutely delicious, Rob.
So, put the crown on and serve them up to the hungry hordes.
Thank you. Skippy couldn't jump over that. I hope you're hungry.
You want to do it authentically, wrap it once, twice, and then up.
Now, just to let you know, my son Jordan on the right is a KFC nut. He loves his KFC, so this will be good.
Egg, good hot. Fresh out. That's beautiful.
Oh, heat is in.
That's so good.
Heat is in temperature heat. Okay. Not chilly then. Wow.
That's good,
That's delicious.
It's a little bit more trouble than going through the drive-through, but it's worth it.
Definitely worth it.
And you know what you're eating is good and healthy. Hi guys, Rob here, Australian Chilli Condiments. What we're going to make for you here is just a small snack. You can use these, like as an entree, which is basically going to be a chili cheese and garlic bread. So what I've got is a nice old Turkish roll. So what we do is we just carefully slice that in half, like that. Really simple, these things. And then what we're going to do is we might just put a little bit of our Robbo's ring stinger. Okay, so it's a nice bit of heat, not too bad. We only need a little bit on there, so just give it a good shake. As you know, we don't use emulsifiers, so we've just got to give them a little bit of a shake before we use them. So just a few drops around. You don't need too much on here.
Yes, you do.
That's my good mate Rob in the background there from the Bear Spice Kitchen. We're here today. Rob's doing some Zinger burgers, which you guys are going to love. I'm doing some pizzas, which we'll get to a bit later on. So we've done that. Then we get our garlic. I love garlic, so we're gonna whack that on. Just spread it around. No vampires around me tonight. Okay, so we've done that. Then some nicely freshly picked habaneros. We might actually, what we might do first is we might just put a little bit of our cheese on. So we don't want to go overboard with the cheese, just enough to cover the bun. Then we just get our hab. Nice finely sliced. Then just from a height, just drizzle it down on there, let it drop down, let it fall wherever it wants to. This goes really nice with bolognese as well, or just a snack if you don't feel like having a whole pizza. This will fill you up. So that's pretty much it. That just goes in the oven for about 7 to 8 minutes on 180 degrees. Just keep an eye on it, and we'll show you the finished product. Thanks, guys.
Handy hint, when you, instead of peeling your potatoes, run over them with a pot scourer.
Yep,
And
works perfect.
that's going to clean them off. It's going to, if you scrub real hard, it removes some of the skin anyway, but skin's the good part, so don't waste it. And then they'll be ready to go for your wedges.
Wedges here. Easiest way is basically chop your spud in half, whack it down like that, cut it in half again, roll it over in half again, and depending how thick you want them, that's probably a little bit too thick for what we need, because the thicker they are, obviously the longer they're going to take to cook. So just go again. Usually I work on roughly about one potato per person. Sort of works out to be a pretty good amount. So what we're going to do is, after we've done these, we're going to whack a little bit of canola spray. So we're going to canola spray them, give them a toss, and then we're going to add some all occasion rub. This one doesn't have a great deal of chili in it. It's just a really nice flavour. We'll serve that with some sour cream and some freshly chopped habanero on top of the sour cream for whoever likes to have it hot. Okay guys, so here we are. We've cut our wedges.
Beautiful.
They've been washed, and so now all we do is just, well, just spray this over this. I don't get in all the spices. So just give her a bit of a liberal spray, and just give her a mix around so that they all get coated. No 10-second rule here.
That one's for the chef.
Okay, so once we've done that, we get our spice mix, which is all occasion. So we want to want a fair bit in there. And then we just mix that around again. Just so they're nicely coated. So you can see, that's probably enough coating. We don't want to blow our heads off with this, so we can add some extra chilli to our own if we like. So we're just going to let those sit for 5 minutes while we wait for the oven to heat up. 180 degrees, roughly around 30-35 minutes, just depending. Some might be a little bit thicker than others, but we'll keep an eye on that. So what I generally do is I'll get a tray, just like that, and we've got some baking paper. Good trick. When you pull your baking paper out, turn it up the other way. Otherwise, it's just going to coil back over itself. So if you put it upside down, it's going to stay put. So then all we're going to do is scatter these over here. Just make them, sort of, so they're not all bunched up so that the heat can get right around them. Now these guys are ready to go in the oven. So we want to crisp them, so we're going to put these on the top shelf of the oven, just so that they got the most heat. Away we go. Hey guys, okay, so we're just about to assemble our pizzas. So what we've got are ingredients here. Okay, so we've got some Spanish onion, feta cheese, we've got some fresh habanero, and finely sliced yellow and red capsicum, and halved little cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes. We've got some yellow and we've also got some red ones just for a bit of colour, and finely sliced chorizo. And that's pretty much it, apart from we've got some rocket to go on there, mozzarella, and some fresh basil to break up and put over the top. So what we're using is our Robbo's ring stinger. That's going to be our pizza base. That's a tomato-based sauce. It's got basil, garlic, onion, Moruga scorpion, and red wine, so it makes a really nice pizza base, this one. Bit of fire in it. Give it a good shake. As you know, we don't use emulsifiers, so just got to give them a shake as they do separate a little bit. So we'll just spread that around. Okay, so we've got our base on. So what we're going to do is build from there. Just going to put a little bit of onion on first. Then we're going to use our mozzarella. Okay, so now we'll start with our chorizo. We've got our two official taste testers over here, Jordan and Harrison. So these boys are going to have a bit of a feed with us today. Yeah. So better make it a super hot one for the boys. Okay, so then we just got some tomatoes around. That's a nice bit of colour. I got this pizza recipe from a place over in the UK. It's called the Slug and Lettuce over in Wales, in Chester. And but they didn't call it a pizza, it was a tostada. and they're absolutely delicious. So I stole their recipe. Sorry, boys. So now the capsicum. A little bit more onion on top there. Put our rocket on. I know what you're probably saying, rabbit food doesn't belong on pizza, but trust me, this does taste absolutely delicious. You get that nice peppery flavour. Okay, now just a bit of basil torn. Real simple, easy pizza to make. The whole family can eat it. I've done another one over the back here. I'll show you that in a second for the non-chili people. And we're just going to put a little bit of mozzarella over the top, just to hold all those ingredients and stop them from burning, especially the rocket and the basil. So there we have it, Robbo's chorizo pizza. So this is the one we've done over here, so we don't get it mixed up. So this one here is the non-chili version. Exactly the same, except we've used a bit of passata sauce on that. Oh, I nearly forgot the main ingredient, boys. Chili. Just drop it from a height. Sorry, what was that?
So that's enough.
That's enough? Enough what?
A bit more.
Bit more? Okay, cool. That'll do. And just a few bits of shaved parmesan over the top. Okay, now we have our finished version. So we're going to pop that into a hot oven, 220 degrees, and they should take around 12 minutes. And if you go onto Bear Spice Kitchen, Bear's going to put his recipe up for the pizza dough. As you can see, they're all handmade. And New York style, is that right, Bear? Yep, New York style recipe. So we've done a couple of thick ones and we've done a couple of thin ones. So all we've got to do now is pop them in the oven and then enjoy them. See you guys. Jordan's our heat rated guinea pig.
He's a good boy, he cleans after himself.
Can you please show that to my wife?